What's up folks, welcome to this video. Today I'm going to talk about how you can hack your deep sleep. My name is Jamar Taya and I am the co-founder and coach at P Club. And I'm also responsible for the sleep coaching at our business. So when it comes down to hacking your deep sleep, I know a lot about it. So in this video, I'm going to discuss on how you can take easy steps you can implement right now to hack your deep sleep, which will in result give you more energy, more mental clarity, and a better recovery overall, which makes you more withstanding for stress. And you are probably an entrepreneur, so stay tuned on how you can hack your deep sleep for more energy. Let's dive in. So the deep sleep stage is also known as the slow wave sleep or delta sleep. And in this sleep stage, your body is completely relaxed, your resting heart rate is at its lowest, and your body is recovering physically. And this sleep stage again is pretty important for your energy levels and your recovery when next to your business you're also training really hard. So that is why hacking this sleep stage is crucial for you to perform at your peak, simply said. So why is it crucial for entrepreneurs? Deep sleep determines the speed of your recovery and also your energy levels. That is why it is important as an entrepreneur to hack your deep sleep. So how does it work exactly? You may have heard of sleep cycles, and in each sleep cycle we also have a deep sleep stage. Fun fact, in the beginning of your night, deep sleep is dominant, which simply means that when you sleep, you will see more deep sleep than REM sleep in the beginning of your night. And at the end of your night, you have more REM sleep than deep sleep. Don't ask me, that is how our biology works, but we can track that, for example, with the Oura ring, and that's what I see with myself, but also with our clients. So it's really important. So the first step to even optimizing your deep sleep, a quick tip, is to sleep earlier. That way you can have more deep sleep. We will go further into the tips in a bit. How does it work? We have 4 to 5 sleep cycles a night, and in the beginning of every night, literally, so every night in the beginning of that, deep sleep is dominant. And in the sleep stage, we have more stages. You have the light sleep stage, you have the deep sleep stage, and you have the REM sleep stage. Those are the only 3 stages you need to know. What happens exactly and why? What exactly happens in your body when you are in deep sleep? So a decreased arousal. You are less likely to wake up in this sleep stage. So there's also tissue repair and growth happening. So your body is recovering, it's repairing tissue, you can name it all. So it's important for memory consolidation. That's it. Also pretty important for your immune function. A lot of people that don't have enough deep sleep, what is enough? At least you want to have 1.5 hours per night of deep sleep. But most entrepreneurs have a pretty low immune system because they have a shortage in deep sleep. So it's crucial for your deep sleep. Next to that, again, energy restoration. It restores your energy that you have depleted that day. It also helps with lowering your heart rate, lowering your blood pressure, and overall it will also detoxify your brain, simply said. What should you eliminate to increase your deep sleep stage or hack your sleep stage? Well, it's pretty simple. If you want to become healthier, first you need to eliminate the stuff that is holding you back from being healthy. So eliminate the bad stuff first. That goes as well for your deep sleep stage. These are controversial topics. I will bring up some stuff that you need to eliminate or quit. But again, it's for a greater purpose to increase your deep sleep. What to eliminate? Firstly, light, blue and bright light, especially in the evening. During the day, it's not a problem. It's amazing to, in the morning, have a lot of blue and bright light. It sets your circadian rhythm right. But in the evening, you want to eliminate all those lights. Why? That is how our hormones work. We have something called our circadian rhythm. And if your rhythm is out of sync, you will feel it. You can't fall asleep as well. And you don't have the quality that you need to perform at your peak the next day, simply said. So that is why we need to eliminate blue and bright light in the evening to make sure that we do not sleep later than usual. So what is a good standard to hold yourself accountable? At least 1 hour before sleeping, no blue and bright lights. And you can even buy blue lamp blocking glasses. I've made a video about that earlier. But you can use blue lamp blocking glasses to your advantage. So even though you use bright lights in the evening, 3 hours before sleeping, for example, you can still wear those glasses to minimize the effects of bright and blue light. The second thing is an inconsistent sleep schedule, which I see a lot with entrepreneurs. You need to get something done. In the morning, you didn't have enough time or you didn't take enough time to finish that task, so you need to do it in the evening. You can have it all, time management problem. But that is also when it comes down to sleep schedule. When you have an inconsistent sleep schedule, your body doesn't know what it can expect. So your quality of sleep is also all over the place. So you need to make sure to have a consistent sleep schedule. How can you make sure of that? Firstly, discover your chronotype. For example, if you're a bear, 7 a.m. you need to wake up, 11 p.m. you need to go to sleep. It's that simple. When you know that for yourself, you can schedule it for yourself. You can set alarm clocks for yourself 1 hour before sleeping when you need to wake up at 7 a.m. for example. Well, the third thing is pretty simple to eliminate is eating before you sleep. What I would recommend when it comes down to eating is 3 hours before you sleep, stop with eating, start fasting. That way you can give your body enough time to recover, to digest the food that you have consumed. Or else your body is still busy when you lay in bed. And that is not good because then your heart rate is pretty high. And that means that your sleep quality is more fragmented. Next to that, cold shower before your bed. It's pretty nice. Cold shower has a lot of benefits. But don't do it before you go to bed because it increases your adrenaline, it increases your cortisol, and that is what you don't want, especially if you want more deep sleep. Disturbing sounds. So sounds are pretty disturbing and annoying. So you need to eliminate that. You can do it simply with earplugs or you can literally make your room soundproof. That's also an option, but I would recommend to use earplugs. Next to that, EMFs. You need to eliminate EMFs. They can come from all those sorts of devices, especially your cell phone. So what I would recommend, put it on airplane mode. Put everything on airplane mode. Turn off your Wi-Fi. Some people are really sensitive. Some people are not sensitive to EMFs, but you can try it out for yourself. Stimulants, caffeine, alcohol, eliminate that. When it comes down to caffeine, timing is really important. So what I would recommend is to have a window. For example, you wake up as a bear at 7 a.m. Then I will recommend to drink your first cup of coffee 60 to 90 minutes after waking up. For example, around 8 a.m. you can take your first cup of coffee. The last cup of coffee should be to the maximum 12 p.m. preferably before that. Okay, so that is your window you can work in. Why? At least 12 hours or maybe even 13 hours of sleeping, you don't want to consume caffeine because it blocks out adenosine. And that is what you need to fall asleep. And what caffeine does, it blocks out adenosine so your body doesn't read it. And then you can have a caffeine crash or you can even have a adrenaline boost. And that is what you don't want in the evening, right? Next to that, alcohol, pretty bad influence on your deep sleep. And that is what you also want to eliminate. So make sure when you drink during the day or at the end of your afternoon so your body has enough time to simply detoxify itself. And what I would recommend is 2 glasses of wine a week. That is the best intake you can have. And if you go over that, good luck. It doesn't help you with hacking your deep sleep. Another one, weed. Especially the compound THC. It blocks out especially REM sleep, but also it will ruin your deep sleep. It will make sure you are more frequently in the lighter sleep stages. So eliminate that as well. Nicotine as well. It's also a stimulant. You want to do it as early in the morning when you supplement with nicotine or when you smoke. Quit that, please, for your own well-being. Okay. Naps are not necessarily a problem, but if you take late naps, for example, like me yesterday, you will notice that you can't fall asleep as well, which will push back your sleep schedule, which will make sure you have shorter amount of deep sleep. And next to that, inactivity. So always make sure you walk at least, or you take at least 6,000 steps a day, because being active results in more deep sleep. Yeah. Okay. So what can you do to your environment? So deep sleep behavior. Firstly, light control. I'm currently reading this out of a checklist. So little to no light in the evening. Next to that, blue light blocking glasses. You can also, at least 1 hour before sleeping, no junk light, like I said. Go outside with sunrise and fall to be more resilient against the light and use a sleep mask. So that's how you can control your light to increase your deep sleep. Sound control. So create fewer sleep spindles. How can you do that? By using earplugs, because a sleep spindle will activate when there is a disruption in the environment. Minimize the sound in your environment and use earplugs to your advantage, like I've said 2 times. Temperature control, because temperature plays an important role in your sleep stages. So what you want to do is you need to make sure that your room is cool as possible. Think about 18 degrees Celsius. And if we talk about saunas or hot shower, do that. If we talk about saunas, 2 hours before sleeping, 3 hours. Hot shower, you can do it 90 minutes before sleeping, which will make sure your core temperature will drop. And that will also make sure you have more deep sleep, simply said. Okay, breath control. So what you can do is by waking up because of wrong breathing. What do I mean with this? Is that a lot of people wake up groggy, they wake up tired. And that's not because you don't have the quality of sleep that you needed. You have the quality of sleep that you needed. But the problem is that you woke up extremely dehydrated. So what you want to do is, for example, tape your mouth shut with painter's tape, for example. You can look on Amazon, you can search mouth tape, and then you will see a lot of products. And put on nose strips for better airflow or nose plugs. It's pretty simple. Strict sleep schedule. You need to have strict sleep schedule. If you're all over the place, I mean, if you're constantly running for your business, but not really prioritizing your sleep, which has also an impact on your output on your business. So have a strict schedule and determine that for yourself. Fasting really helps with deep sleep. Amazing. So fasting, no work, no food, no social media, fasting on all fronts to go without. That is fasting. So what you could do is at least 3 hours before sleeping, what I just said. Do not eat. Preferably earlier, so 4 to 5 hours, and then you will see an increase in your sleep. Activities. So I said to you, make sure you are active. Think about walking. Think about the right routines, morning and evening routine. Think about grounding. So connecting yourself with Mother Nature with your bare feet on the ground. You can also use earthing or grounding mats. And exercise. Really amazing, especially if you exercise in the morning. That will help with increasing your deep sleep. So we're almost done with deep sleep hacking. And as you can see, I have a presentation in front of me that I use for our clients, but I will give you all the information that you need. Firstly, eliminate the stuff that is bad for you. Then look at your behavior, what you could do to increase that. And then you could look into tools and supplements. Okay, so now we're going to talk about deep sleep tools. Firstly, blue light blocking glasses. It eliminates junk light. No blue light. You can also use true dark glasses from Dave Asprey, which will block 95% of the junk light. Those ones are really amazing, but you have a difference between transparent blue light blocking glasses and red blue light blocking glasses. The red ones are better. Weighted blanket, which will keep you at one spot, which will make sure you are getting into more deeper sleep stages. An 8-sleep mattress, which will regulate your temperature, literally. And it will also measure your sleep. So based on your body temperature, it will regulate the temperature of your mattress, and that way you can sleep deeper. Loop earplugs. This is a brand, a Loop. Search it up. Earplugs, amazing. I've been using it for a couple of months, and it helps me with not waking up because of the sound of my environment. You can name it all, cars, and I don't know, door shutting from the neighbors, everything, right? Sleep mask, a must, especially if you're traveling. A sleep mask. Put on a sleep mask. It will help you out a lot because when it's darker, you make more melatonin, which will make sure you're sleeping deeper and sleeping better. Blackout curtains, same goes for that. Blackout curtains. Earthing mat, which I'm currently standing on. It will make sure your blood cells don't clump together. They are released and they are free from each other, which will make sure you have more oxygen in your blood, which will make sure your HRV is higher. Next to that, red light therapy. It stimulates melatonin production, and reading helps also with unwinding. And of course, an evening routine will also help a lot out. But if you want a video about evening routine, just let me know. Okay, so those were the tools. Let's talk about the deep sleep supplements. And be aware that when you do these supplements, just hit me up or and make sure you always talk about a healthcare provider when it comes down to supplements. So you can hit me up, for example, when it comes down to ordering these supplements. Here are supplements that I would recommend to increase your deep sleep. And it's based also on my own experience. Magnesium threonate. One of the best forms of magnesium, which will help you unwind, fall asleep quicker, and sleep deeper, somebody said. CBD oil. So you have, in weed, you have two compounds. You have THC and CBD. You want to have CBD. We have a cannabinoid system, and that will integrate in, because if you use CBD, you will stimulate your parasympathetic nervous system, which will calm itself down. You will stimulate your parasympathetic nervous system, which will calm you down even more. And based on the stats that I've seen, it will increase your deep sleep. L-theanine, an amazing supplement. It will help you calm down. It will help you be more relaxed. 5-HTP. It's a precursor to serotonin. Serotonin, the feel-good hormone, 95% is made in your gut. Next to that, vitamin B6. It helps with making serotonin again. Lion's mane, valerian root, 2 mushrooms or 2 plants you can use to unwind yourself. Magnesium oil, it is, you can absorb it through your skin, which is really beneficial, by the way, and lavender, which will also help. We've talked about what you should eliminate. We've talked about your behavior, how you can control your environment. We've talked about tools that you can use. And we have talked about deep sleep supplements that you can use to increase your deep sleep. And it's pretty simple. It's now up to you to hack your deep sleep. You have all the information right now. And now it's up to you to take actions based on what you know. Okay? So hopefully you got something out of this video. Hack your deep sleep. And if you have your own hacks to hacking your deep sleep, just comment it down below. Subscribe for more. Like this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.